1600 meters, and they sent back on their journey from the 1600 meter marker. Tree Tumbo getting some cover early on with Shareholder and Double Espresso. Belton Road, the first one to react. Arizona's Silk, a known front runner, is right there on the right-hand side and going to be right up there half a length off. Brilliant Disguise looking to settle into a rhythm. 7th gear, there's no real tempo on at this stage. Leopold's got the green cap, Master Vision black cap towards the inside. This point in time, just for the penny, Tree Tumbo and Double Espresso's the trailer. In front, Belton Road by a half. Arizona's Silk is at his quarters in second. Brilliant Disguise. Shareholders getting all the while closer on the outside. And 7th gear between them, Master Vision. Leopold. It's going to be a sprint for home. Tree Tumbo's got 5 to make up, just for the penny and Double Espresso. Coming inside the final 500, Belton Road by a half. Arizona's Silk's now going to step on the gas in second. Shareholders around them. 7th gear's travelling really well between them in the yellow Silks and Leopold the green cap. 7th gear moves up dangerously at the 300 metre marker. That's the one to beat. 7th gear comes into the lead. Leopold's going to try and go towards the inside. 7th gear by a half. Leopold's now starting to hunt him down on the inside. 7th gear with his head in front. Leopold's coming home, but 7th gear finding that a little bit extra. He hung to the inside, but he won it. From Leopold, Tree Tumbo, and just for the penny, we'll take a look at that head-on replay. 7th gear just seemed to drift off a true course towards the inside. Number 5, 7th gear, probably drifting towards the inside, but always had the momentum and keeps his head in front, and he wins about a long neck decision. Leopold's up the inside, Tree Tumbo. 7th gear moved up full of running at the 350. Just for the penny, and then came Belton Road. But let's take a look at the head-on. 7th gear came cruising through. Leopold was looking for the gap. He then goes to the inside, and then King de Mello says, let's go on 7th gear. Leopold gets to that half a length of him, and now 7th gear just starts to drift towards the inside. He does carry Leopold in, but he appears to have his measure over the last 100 metres. So that's for the time being. Back to the studio.
Fifth race of the day has gone the way of the Dean Kanemayer trained 7th gear for Kaya Stables, Lady Laidlaw, and this Captain L. Gelding has certainly put it all together today, and he's recorded his 2nd career win. He got into a bit of a scrap with Leopold, and he's shown who's boss here. Well done, Dean. I must say this Captain L. Gelding looked impeccable in the parade ring. Well done.
Thank you, Warren. Yeah, he's a magnificent looking horse, and he's got the blood.
Keegan, I overheard Keegan saying that he enjoyed the company with the other horse, and it got him competitive again. So nice to see him back in the winner's enclosure.
Yeah, he was travelling well throughout the running of the race. When he swung for home, he was going very well, and he stopped away to win his race. The other horse came at him, but I noticed when the other horse came at him, he actually found another gear and he drew away again at the finish. So that was nice, and I must say well done to Lady Laidlaw. She's flying at the moment, but I'm sure she'll be happy. Contacted just now, and Jean Malab and the whole team, and Nicolette, and he was a horse that everybody wanted at the sales. I still want to put this horse over ground. His mother was champion race mare. She won over 2,400 meters. He just shows all that natural speed. I said to Christine, I've got to try him over more ground. He's been running off 103. I put him back in a graduation plate. Let's see. Can you imagine if I got beaten in a graduation plate today? But nevertheless, it was a good performance, so well done to the whole team.
Dean, you've gone slowly with him. He's only had 8 runs now. So, yes, not many would think that you bar me to want to run the horse over a bit more ground. So, yeah, you've gone slowly with him, which is great. His win today will help with his confidence. So, yeah, I think we could watch this horse in the long-distance races.
I've always thought a lot of him, and he shows me such good work back home, and... But, I think he's a horse that he puts his whole act together. I know he's a 4-year-old, but we haven't overraced him. That you know, and he shows me what he shows back home, then he's a horse that will, I think, will work his way through. But we just got to get slowly with him. And well done to Jessica. I'm sure she's excited, you know, and Mary too. As I said, he's a beautifully bred horse.
Before you go, just Arabiata in the next, the filly, Arabiata. There's drawn one, a nice filly, expecting a good run.
Well, she's a genuine filly, you know, she never runs a bad race. She's drawn one, and you know, she just got touched off last time, and I think this is a maximum trip. And I'm expecting a good run from her. She'll right there at the finish.
Lovely, Dean. Nice to have this guy back in the winner's enclosure.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's talk to
Thank
Keegan
you.
in those familiar yellow and black silks of Kaya Stables' Lady Laidlaw. Now, not because of his price tag. Forget the price tag. He seems to have a soft spot in your heart, this horse, because when he came in, am I correct in saying he seems to have a nice temperament?
He's got a beautiful temperament, and he's always been a pleasure to work with, and he's obviously shown us a little bit more than what he's produced on the track, and that's the sad part. But hopefully he gains a little bit of confidence from that, because I think the second horse is very good. And yeah, just full credit to the team and Mr. Kannemeyer, Nicolette, Julius, and their whole team. And yes, to Kaya Stables and Lady Laidlaw, thank you so much for the opportunity once again.
Are you of the opinion that, are you with Mr. Kannemeyer? Do you agree that it's time to try him over some distance?
I think it's by time I listen to Mr. Kannemeyer. I try to convince him to run it over 1200, so I'll be listening to Mr. Kannemeyer from here. But yeah, on this one, I think he'll definitely go 2000 trip, and yeah, I look forward to his future, because he's always given me the impression of a nice horse, and he's slowly but surely getting there.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Keegan de Mello, yeah, he's steered 7th gear into the winner's enclosure. Here's Tabo. He's the gentleman that looks after 7th gear. He's taking home his 1,000 Rand, 500 Rand from Gold Circle, 500 Rand from Hollywood. Tabo's thrilled. 7th gear is his horse. Well done to Lady Laidlaw. Well done to Wilgeborgsdrift and Maritzfontein. Mary Slack down at Wilgeborgsdrift, and Gale as well. And of course to Stephen, Jess and Gale as well up at Maritzfontein. You've bred 7th gear, no doubt on both farms there will be celebrations tonight.